starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to Movie Chats. Don't worry, the man that just wants to be me is here right now.
Hang on a second. How did that happen?
See, he's copying me. What can we say, ladies and gents?
I've told you this before. Mine is royal. Mine is royalty. Royal blue. Basically. Hey guys. Hope you're well.
Evening,
Hope you're all right.
Hope you're all okay. Hope you've all had a good week.
We now have merch. Look. At that side.
Yep,
my chair decides it's not going round.
How's your week then, bud?
Yeah, it's been okay, mate. It's been okay. I've definitely picked up more than I wanted to pick up this week, but never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I went collecting, and I mean I collected.
You went balls deep, didn't you? You went all out this week.
All out this week. I've got no money now for the rest of the month. And we've just found out that one of our favourite charity shops is closing next week, so we're going to have to make the most of it while the sales are on.
Wow. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Hey guys, June, Pat, Katan, Richard, how y'all doing? Oh man. Hey, that's bad news then, isn't it? The charity shop going.
Charity shop going, and they've got a sale on. So it's like I'm going to have to make the most of that.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah. So, yeah, what's the story with the hoodie then? You just like mine and just wanted one and off you went?
We're doing this for the sake of the viewers, yes? So you sent me a link and went, this is where I got it from. You do your good deal.
Colour. You could have got a different
colour. I tried. I literally tried. And they were like, oh no, it's out of stock, I'm afraid. I was like, right, okay. So it's like, we have black or we have royal blue. I was like, royal blue will do. Yeah. But I'm happy with it. It's lovely and comfy.
Evening, fair, Peter. Thank you for joining us, mate.
Who's the chat? Hey, Peter. But yeah, so I was dead chuffed with this, but it took like 2 weeks, honestly. I literally had about 4 or 5 days down the line, and then it said posted. I was like, bloody hell. I'm going to have to wait another week now to do this.
No.
But yeah, I'm dead chuffed with it. But so it's been a very quick week, I think, this week. How about you?
Yeah, it's not been a bad week. I've been in work. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm off tomorrow. Lana's in work.
Guess what he's doing?
She said to me she's not particularly bothered about going to watch The Batman. So I've booked a ticket to go and watch it myself tomorrow morning while she's in work. So it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It gets me out the house and Lana doesn't have to watch it.
That's literally the cinemas going, no one's going to be here at 10:30 in the morning, are they? Then you've got you outside like that going, hello?
Hello? To be honest with you, though, I had a look and the midnight showings are fully booked.
Yeah.
So you can't get into a midnight showing. The 10 o'clock showing's quite busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I ended up with the 10:30 because I got a better seat at the 10:30.
A better seat, like it was chocker.
Yeah, at the back. You know, you've got to get the good seats at the back. Now, with it being the view, they've all got recliners. So I'm going to go to Aldi in the morning, going to buy me sweets and me drinks, and I'm going to get in a nice recliner and enjoy. You're right, Joan. The sacrifices I make for my wife. you know.
Not dragging her there.
I'm not dragging her there. I know she doesn't want to watch it, and the fact it's 3 hours long is the other reason why she probably doesn't want to watch it. And if we're in a recliner, she'll probably fall asleep anyway. So there you go. Yeah, so I'll let you know what I think about that tomorrow.
Well, yeah, can't wait for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Shall we dive in, matey? Where do we want to go to first? Do we want to go homework or
Yeah, let's go to homework first. Let's get
Homework.
that bad boy done.
Well, what more can I say about that? So, the homework last week was just a bit of a happy accident, really, wasn't it? We were looking at year 1993 for this
Yes.
week, and Andrew spotted the Super Mario, and we went with that. So, Super Mario, or Mario, first appeared in 1981's Donkey Kong, and believe it or not, he was a
Plumber?
what was it? What was his occupation?
Oh, for the game.
Yeah,
Was he a handyman or something?
he was a carpenter.
Ah, carpenter.
He was a carpenter first,
Wow.
and then he was made a plumber when they brought him back in his own game. However, he was technically a villain in both Donkey Kong games,
Yeah.
so they made him a hero in obviously Super Mario Brothers when they came out for the SNES when they needed something to compete with Sega. What was your view on the film, mate? Because in the 90s, we had quite a few films that were based on games and cartoons come out, and Mario was one of them.
You know what? I haven't watched it in probably about 10 years. I've had it on there, but I haven't watched it again. And I did enjoy it. There's some things in there that have griped me a little bit, like King Koopa. But overall, I mean, it is what it is. It's a 90s film, in it. It's very, very 90s. I'm not sure about the relationship with Luigi and Daisy. It's Daisy, isn't it?
Yes.
But yeah, it's a bit of fun, and the fact that the original king is like this stuff all over the city. You know, the fungus, wasn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
But overall, it was a bit of a laugh. I do like the actors that are in it, so I'd watch it again. But it's probably going to be another 10 years before I do. To be fair.
Well, I was today old when it dawned on me that Mario's name is Mario Mario.
Oh yeah, Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Yeah. No, it was your typical 90s film anyway, but with it being based on the game, there was a few little bits, like obviously Toad and Yoshi.
Yeah.
You know, Toad being the bloke that they get arrested with, and then he gets turned into a Goomba, doesn't he? And then you've got Yoshi, which is just a dinosaur. Like I say, I thought I got that wrong in my head, that it was Mario that was with Daisy in the games and not Luigi. But in the films, obviously, they couldn't have Bob Hoskins running around with a young girl, I suppose.
No, I mean the girl was a good actress, and to be fair, even like Mario's missus in it, she was good in it. But it was a typical 90s movie. I think it had slightly better CGI than some of them, but yeah, it's one for my collection, and I don't mind watching it every so often.
Well, Mario is his maiden name. Yeah, this just in case you wonder why she's laughing. We were helping the cousin fill out his car insurance for the first time, and we said, "Put your name in." So we put Ryan. He said, "Okay, what's your surname?" And he put Ryan. So his name was Ryan. We had to correct it. But yeah, the
nice.
Yeah, but it was an interesting film, and like you say, the storyline wasn't so bad. You know, I quite like the whole meteor hitting in and separating the two planets out, and the dinosaurs really didn't go extinct; they just moved.
Hey, Peter. Yeah, that's it. There's elements of the story that's decent, really, in it, but just some of it. Chris said on there it was enjoyable. It reminds him of Masters of the Universe. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's a very sort of typical late 80s, sort of early 90s film, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a few out there that like that. So Yeah, he's one to go for the collection for me.
So it's another computer game related question for you. Can you guess how many computer titles Mario has made an appearance so
Sorry,
far?
what since he started?
Since Donkey Kong, how many titles has Mario appeared in?
Easily 30.
Higher.
40?
Higher.
50.
You're talking triple figures here.
Oh, 101.
No, double it.
202.
Yeah. Now add 47.
248.
249 titles. It according to like Nintendo, he was in 255 titles as of last year, and there's more titles to come. And he's had 13 different jobs.
Don't tell me son that, because he already cost me a fortune with the bloody Mario game.
255 titles. The reason why I said 249 is because some of them were like where he was just in the background on like a notice board or something like that.
Right, okay.
Playing the game, so he wasn't actually a playable character. But 249 titles where he was actually a playable character.
It's mental, isn't it?
It just shows how Nintendo just put all their backing behind a fat plumber.
Well, they weren't wrong, were they?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else was there about Mario that I was going to say?
I don't know. You were saying this before.
No, and it's gone completely out my head. It'll come to me in free for all, and I'll have to talk about it again then. But it's gone out my head. Yeah, no, it's gone. Right,
Let's go on to the year then.
Move on. Oh, that was it.
Oh no, you can't. You gotta wait.
That was it. The bomb.
The what?
The bomb.
The
little bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bomb.
The bomb.
Did you see what makers little trainees were?
No, what did he say? Was it like
he had little Reeboks on?
Oh, I didn't realise. Wow.
That was it. That was what was stuck in my head. Anyway,
all of that for that.
Yeah. Anyway, 1993 was the year that Super Mario Brothers came out. So there was a little bit of a segue there. We also had some really, really good films there. Now,
wow, what a list of films.
Now, I usually shout at Steve for having a top 10, but I could quite easily have a top 10 in this year. And yeah, I really struggled to narrow my list right down. Do you want to go first, Steve?
Well, to be fair to you, I mean, it was such a struggle that, because like you say, I think the same with you. There's so many of them. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do what you do. I'm going to go in no particular order.
Okay, yeah.
I've got some, obviously. So we've got Jurassic Park on there. Had to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Runnings, without a doubt. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
No, I haven't got that one.
Oh, I love that film. The Fugitive. Now I remember seeing that at the cinemas. I think the Pelican Brief was the first 12, but I think the first one I went to see was The Fugitive. Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Indecent Proposal.
Now that's a really good film. I did enjoy that.
Yeah. Probably one of my favourite films is Dragon the Bruce Lee Story.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Okay. Is this your 5 or have you gone 10?
No, I've got around about 10.
Right, okay.
Alive.
Yeah.
I'll cut it off here, actually. I'll go with the last one. And probably one of my favourite films of that year was Tombstone.
Mm.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Love that movie.
So I went no particular order. My top 5: The Fugitive,
Yep.
Demolition Man, Cliffhanger, Bruce Lee, Dragon,
Yep.
and The Three Musketeers.
See, I looked at that and I thought, nah.
I don't know if you're going to see it because on that side of the page
Yeah.
is my mentions.
Yeah, I can't mention anymore because Chris is basically telling me off. You know, Mr. Opinion.
Yeah, he's listed them all. Yeah, no, well, so
No, there isn't though. I've got loads.
So in my mentions is In the Line of Fire, Schindler's List, Philadelphia, Jurassic Park, Alive. Then you've got Cool Runnings, Coneheads, The Last Action Hero, Mrs. Doubtfire, and then the amazing Mr. Nanny with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, see, I nearly put it on there, but I preferred Suburban Commando over Mr. Nanny.
But then Lana shouted at me before because I never had In the Name of Your Father in your list.
Yeah.
In the Name of the Father. And if I remember correctly, that was a film that Tori recommended many, many moons ago, and it was a really good film.
This was definitely one of the first years where I really got into movies because the list was just endless of stuff where I've seen that, I had that. I mean, I had most of these on VHS back in the day when they were out. But yeah, there's some strong ones on there. A lot of memories going to cinemas with that.
So Jones put
No Falling Down. Yeah.
No Falling Down. Then she's put Sleepers in Seattle. Then we've got Peter saying, Cool Runnings. Dave Resells is saying Hard Target. Demolition Man is just an outstanding film. Wesley Snipes in that is just funny.
But you see, I watched. Have you seen Falling Down?
No.
Yeah, I watched it probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I've watched it since as well, actually. It is a good movie. It's just about a guy that's literally gone to the end of his tether. But it's a good movie with what's he called? It's not Michael Douglas, is it? What's he called? Maybe it is.
Was it Michael Douglas? I don't know. I've not seen it.
Oh, I can't remember his name now. Yeah, Michael Douglas. Yeah. Michael Douglas. He just loses his shit. So, thanks, John. Yeah.
Should we have a look at the top 4 highest grossing actors for that year?
I'm just reading Chris's comment. He's put, it was around this year. I was in the Britannia area club thing. 5 videos for the price of 1 when you sign up, and then you get ripped off every month for the rest.
Was that like the most expensive blockbusters type of movie club?
Yeah, I think so.
Got top 4 highest grossing actors in 1993.
Okay, so I'm going to look at someone like Stallone.
Nope.
I wouldn't. No, I'm not going to say him. What about?
Cheers for making me feel old, Lance. Thanks.
I had it in my head then.
Harrison Ford, no.
That's who I was going to say. Harrison Ford, yeah.
No. Tom Hanks, no.
Tom Hanks? Joan said?
Robin Williams, no.
Bloody hell. Wesley Snipes.
Number 1.
For what? 1 movie?
Well, I was looking at it. He's got Demolition Man, hasn't he? And he was in quite a few of the action films early on in the 90s.
Yeah. So we tried Sly. I mean, Stallone's got Demolition Man and Cliffhanger in the same bloody year.
Lana, an American man.
Narrowed it down there. Well done, Lana. Kevin Costner.
Number 4.
Yes. Got one on the board. Why? How is Harrison Ford not on there?
I don't know.
Jesus.
It might be the time of the year that The Fugitive was released.
Yeah. What about for Schindler's List? Is it? No, it's not Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson's not on here now. Should I put you out the misery? No, it's not Tom Cruise either, Joe.
No. Wow. Go on. Yeah, put us out of misery.
So number 3 was Steve Martin.
Right.
And number 2 was Julia Roberts.
Yes, of course it was. She did the Pelican Brief that year as well, I think.
She did, yeah.
With Denzel.
That's the one. Highest grossing movies for that year. They should be quite easy, Steve. Come on.
Jurassic Park.
Number 1.
Tombstone.
No.
Ooh. Demolition Man.
No.
Cliffhanger.
No.
Jesus.
Chris should get number 4 because it's got his favourite actor of all time in it. The Fugitive, Joanne. Yes, number 2.
Well done. I was thinking about that. Miss Doubtfire.
No, Mrs. Doubtfire's not in there, Joan.
Cool Runnings.
No.
That was a Disney film, wasn't it?
You have mentioned number 3 in your list.
Alive.
No, I think you said it was one of the first films that you went to see.
Oh, well, I said the Fugitive was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Jones got number 4, Sleepers in Seattle.
Of course it would have been. Decent Groundhog Day.
Nope.
Go on then, put me out of misery.
The Firm.
Oh, The Firm. That's Tom Cruise, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And best director for that year?
Spielberg.
For
Jurassic Park.
No, you had 50-50 there, and I went the same. I thought it was going to be Jurassic Park, but it was Schindler's List.
I was literally, that was my next thing on my mouth. Coming out my mouth then.
I didn't know that, Dave. Every day's a field day. Demolition Man was originally supposed to be Van Damme and Seagal.
Yeah, Seagal, I mean, he was massive then, wasn't he? He was doing all sorts. Was that when Under Siege and that was coming out?
Under Siege was early 90s, wasn't it? He also had like the Glimmer Man and stuff like that, and around that time as well, didn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I remember sort of watching quite a few of his movies back in the 90s.
Yeah. So yeah, that's been a really good year, and like I say, a few of them I'm going to have to find. Now I'm starting collecting. I'm going to have to find.
Lana that.
What?
Does Lana know you're collecting now?
As long as I make my own space for them, I'm sure she's okay. She has put me on this 1 in, 1 out rotation. So for everything I've got to buy, I've got to lose something.
Oh right, I see.
But I have taken a lesson from her book. I have been reading her display books and stuff, and I've been moving DVDs and books off my normal shelves and putting them behind display shelves that take space. So at this moment in time, I'm not actually losing anything, which is good.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it's getting a bit cluttered at the moment, I think. I need to have a good.
Shall we move on and see what mystery pickups you've got this week?
Mystery? Me pick something up? Never.
I've heard a rumor.
You've heard rumours?
I heard rumours that you may have something.
Oh no! Right. So, you know I like my Warhammer.
Yeah.
Lana found this in the charity shop. It's a kid's Warhammer book. So
You're
it's
not a kid.
what?
You're not a child.
No, but she says it's a child's one, so I'll probably get round to reading it. And she's probably not far wrong, to be honest.
Fair enough.
So Warhammer Adventures. So yeah, she picked that up in the charity shop for me. It was £1, and they're about 8-9 quid in Warhammer.
Oh, that's
So
all right.
it's not a bad little savings. I have got my Death Star Top Trumps card collection that I picked up when we were in Nantwich on Friday.
Nantwich.
Yeah, so the next time you'll come around, we'll be playing Star Wars Top Trumps.
Ah.
But it'll go neatly with my Star Wars collection behind me here, and it looks quite good up there with the rest of it. I then went to Runcorn Boot Sale on Sunday. So if you live in Runcorn or the surrounding areas, it's on every Sunday at Halton Lee in the car park near the old post office. It's undercover, so it's great, and it's starting to pick up. So if you're in the area, go and check it out.
Oh,
I picked up the Hulkbuster Funko Pop.
Oh.
So
It's a nice big one, that, isn't it?
it's a nice big one. So I've got the other Marvel ones that I showed you the other week, and this will go nicely there. So hello to the couple and the son that I was talking to at the boot sale stand. We got talking Star Wars and Star Trek and Marvel and stuff like that. So hello to them.
This picture is famous.
No, that was that was ANPJ that we met at the boot sale. I was going to talk about that later on. I picked up V, the complete series. Now this starts after the mini series, so it's a continuation after the final battle. So I need to get the bit before that, but that's what I've been watching today. So I don't know why they called it the complete series when it's missing the first 3 bits. We move into your arena here, little Stevie.
Yes, I believe you did get some, didn't you?
Mortal Kombat.
Good lad.
Absolutely brilliant. Had to. Hellboy.
Yes.
You'll put that one to one side. Senna.
Yeah.
Now, I had to watch this online, and I haven't actually got a copy of this. I had to pick it up. You know how much I love this film. It's a great addition.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
To my collection. Starship Troopers.
What is that second one?
It's got to be a must. So this one, this one is one of the animated movies.
Oh, okay.
So these continue after. These continue after Starship Troopers 3, the Marauder ones.
Yeah.
So obviously Rico goes a bit AWOL and stuff like that, but these are a brilliant continuation of the story. If you haven't seen any of the animated ones, go and check them out. And then the Phantom. This
Classic.
is awesome.
That is what a superhero movie should be.
Yeah. Now, I'm a big comic geek and superhero movie geek, and when I saw this, I had to pick this one up. But the bonus, if you'd seen the video earlier today, I do apologize. You would have already seen these. The bonus, it's still got the movie postcards in.
Postcodes?
Yeah, postcodes. The postcards. It's still got them in. And it's got the original movie release poster.
Yes.
Still in the box. So that will be going in a frame behind me on the wall there.
You know what it is? It's generally because those releases are bought by collectors anyway.
Yeah.
So they want to keep things together. So I think if you pick up those sort of premium collection ones, you tend to find that people have kept the stuff with it.
So a little birdie's told me, Steve, that you've still got a copy of this factory sealed.
Yes, that's correct.
So can we open it to see if you've got the postcards in it?
No, can you buggery?
Oh, go on. Where's your
No way. Not a chance.
So that was my little pickups of the week.
Oh, it's lovely. Lovely that.
Lovely. So let's move on to Stevie. Let's see what he's picked up.
I've only picked up a few bits, you know. But yeah, I've gone a bit OTT this week, unfortunately, guys. But there was a couple I was after, so these were sort of second purchases afterwards. So I picked up House of Gucci. I wanted to put that on the other night, and I said to Lou, right, we're gonna have a movie night. We'll watch this, and she went, "Can we put on Avatar?" I was like, "You're like literally another 3-hour movie." I was like, "No, you're all right." So I need to get around to watching it. Got Enchanto for the Disney collection.
Okay.
Or Encanto. Encanto, is it?
Yeah.
Here's one I've not heard before.
Bruno.
What's that? One called Hidden Figures, which I've never heard of before. But
I love that film. Have you not seen it?
No.
It's the three women that go to work for NASA and they take part in actually getting the shuttle up to space.
Yeah, exactly. I picked
brilliant.
Picked up a DVD which I've heard of, but I've never seen, which is called House of a Thousand Corpses. So that's got to go with the collection.
Easy.
Easy. Inherent Vice. This is one I've never got round to watching, but I picked that up because I like it. It's obviously Joaquin Phoenix in it, which is awesome. Now, one I've sat and watched again today because I literally popped into Asda earlier. Asda have got an offer at the minute where it's 2 for £10 or £7 each.
Yeah.
Now there's actually about there's probably about 10 different titles, but one I've not got around to picking up, which I was really keen to, is Nobody.
I've seen it yet.
Oh, it's amazing! I watched it again today. It's really good. One which I haven't seen, which is Shallow Grave.
That's awesome.
Which is obviously Ewan McGregor, and it's a Danny Boyle film.
Yeah.
So I was having them two for 10. Another one I missed a few years back, which is The Big Sick.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked that up. Then I popped into CEX this week and found a couple. Looks like someone's been trading in their Arrow ones. So for the Arrow collection videos, I've got Hellraiser. Hey, buddy. Get in then. Yeah. All right. The Horror Express and Maniac Cop.
All right.
So that one is they're for the Arrow collection. Oh, thank you, Pudding.
Not to be mistaken with Maniac that we watched last week.
Yes, not to be mistaken with that. Yeah, but
come on.
He's all right for the minute.
You've just got chocolate.
Yeah, I've noticed. You go downstairs now. You've had it open. Sorry, guys. Yeah, mate. There you go. Then. Come on then.
You get your chocolate. Come on in.
Why is he walking around with the office?
Don't know.
All right. Okay. Sorry about that. One for the collection, another one for picking up, which was series 10 of The Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm missing 9, maybe missing 9. So I need to get that one.
But that's missing season 9, to be honest.
No, but obviously I've got the rest of them. You know, I was going on about my duplications. There we go, that's gone. Well, this is another one. But my RoboCop Arrow collection.
Jesus, Steve.
Right, listen though. Similar to your situation, so obviously it's the bigger box one.
Yeah.
So you've got the RoboCop book, which is really nice. Just got all sorts of info in there on the filming and everything. And then you've got same sort of thing. You've got a sticker, which is property of protected by RoboCop. And then you again, same with you. You've got different postcards for the movie.
Oh, now, I can't shout at you for picking that up now. Then.
Well, so yeah. Obviously, it's got the theatrical cut and the director's cut.
So is that one winging its way up to me? Is it?
Well, if you want it, might be. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I've got the trilogy one because I've spoken to you about this before. But I've got the trilogy one.
Yeah.
I've got an MGM release of it remastered, and then I was sure I had that on Arrow, but I didn't. I knew I didn't have the big one, the thick version, with the other bits in. So yeah, that was my guilty pleasure this week, picking that one up. I haven't seen Maniac Cop and I haven't seen Horror Express, but I'll watch the trailer for that Horror Express. And obviously it's got big names in it, you know. So what's he called again? You got obviously Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. So, but they'll go nicely with the rest of the Arrow ones up there.
Yeah. So,
you don't see them very often.
So next week's show, I don't know if we'll have any pickups from the charity shop that we were discussing before. That's closing. The week after, we're going to Blackpool on the Friday, and we're going to stop off in Preston and have a look at the Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, really?
Yes, we're going to go and have a look at that. And then I heard there's a little toy shop in Garstang that's worth a visit as well. So we might pop in there on Friday and see if we can pick up some bits there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So hopefully, not next week, the week after, we should have some interesting pickups from our travels.
Oh, I almost forgot there was 3 other things I picked up this week, Steve, that you're aware of. Just put me back on big screen again. Just a couple of things that I had to pick up. I've managed to track down an annual for Knight Rider, which I think is about 82, something like that. Yeah, 82, hang on. But then I saw a couple more and I thought I'll pick these up for Steve, you know, because I'm a nice guy. And I got him Star Trek, which is I think that's around the same again, 82, 83. Which is really nice, actually, really nice artwork in it. And then I had to pick this up, unfortunately, for him. But it's the complete works, it says, of Transformers. Again, really, really good condition. It was actually only £2.50 paid, you know, when it was actually came out. But there was loads. There was a A-Teams one. This is 84. There was an A-Teams one, Nighthawk or Street Hawk or whatever it was called. Yeah. And a couple of others. But I was like, no, I'll get these ones for Steve. So I messaged Steve. I said to Steve, I said, yeah, mate, I found something for you. And his first response, that was thanks. It was, what condition are they in? I think he was looking to sell it.
It was thanks. It was thanks. I did ask you how much you paid for it, and then I asked what condition they were in, because I have seen somewhere the pages were falling off. But that's not what I asked. That's not why I asked you. I said, what conditions were they in? Because they look really, really good.
They are really, really good
after it.
I mean, it's just lovely. They are, but I thought you might like them. I mean, the Knight Rider one is definitely for me. I love that bit of pop on there.
However, there is 2 other things that we've both picked up this week.
Well, yeah. I suppose.
I think I've gained about. I think I've gained about £2 in ink this week.
£2 in ink.
You're probably not far off yet. While I've got you on big screen, Steve, would you like to show them what you picked up this week?
You can't even say we picked them up, really. But basically, what happened is sheer coincidence.
We're not going to put them back down, are we?
No, that's true. But by sheer coincidence, we both ended up getting a tattoo on the same day. So, but it messaged me, was like, have you actually put anything out as to what you've had? I was like, no, I didn't even think about it. But yeah, so I'll show you what I've got. It's a bit scabby at the minute, but we'll see if you can notice it.
Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. It took me about half a day to figure out what it was.
If we can figure it out. There we go. But yeah, I'd been planning on getting something from. I booked it in September, and because I wanted to get something else. movie related, and as it works out, the amount of times that Steve got cancelled on, it ended up being the exact same day. So yeah, but I'm chuffed with it. But it's a bit scabby at the minute. But obviously, then you got yours done, didn't you? You got your.
I did. Mine's up here. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't want no good show tonight, Steve.
I would show it you, but because I've got like the protective second skin on, the way it's broke down and it's stopping it from scabbing, it's just looked like a big black mush. You can't really see what it is. But I did put a short out early on in the week for those that have seen it. It's the Predator to go with me Alien.
Yeah.
And I'm booked in for the day on the 12th of April to have it finished off. So hopefully I can get some more footage of it. And I might actually ask him if we can film it getting done. So and get like some time.
You crying in pain at the side.
To be honest, I don't feel it. And the hum of the gun just makes me want to go to sleep.
The hum of the gun.
Yeah, I'm just dead relaxed when I get mine done. So he says I'm bizarre because I just don't feel it. It was under here on Monday, and he was like, "How are you feeling?"
Mate.
And
when it got to like near the middle of my arm, I could feel it. I was like, "Aye."
He was under here, and he was like, "How are you feeling?" I said, "I'm fine." Why? And he went, "Well, most people feel a pinch," and I'm like, "Why is it supposed to hurt?" And it's not me just being. I don't know what it is. I just don't. I just mustn't be switched on that way or wired that way that I pick it up.
So you're such a man, aren't you? So manly.
Joan's asking what's your tattoo. So it wasn't just me.
Oh, sorry, Joan. Yeah, I'll show you again. But I got. I can do it with a light this time again. I had it perfect before with that light. There we go. So if you can see it, okay.
Now, answers in the chat if you can tell me what it is.
I'll try and do it that way so you can see it. Oh, I forgot this is portable. There we go. So, like I say, it's a bit scabbed at the minute, but it goes round most of the way. But I've had it end up there, so. But yeah.
Did you not fancy going around the elbow?
Well, he said to me, he said, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Well, to be honest with you, I don't mind so long if it's finished off all right." Because obviously we finished it off with like edges. But no, I just thought the thing is that if I have it on that area there, people are going to wonder why I've got a load of dots around my arm. And Daniel's bandana, correct, Matt, correct. But you see, the thing is that this guy who did it, right? He was so detailed because. He was like, "So which way do you want it? Do you want it like Mr. Miyagi wears it or Daniel?" I was like, "You what? Well, this is what I want." He's like, "No, but look," and it's literally the flower is in a different position when Mr. Miyagi wears it than it is when Daniel wears it.
It's just the way it's been folded.
Yeah. So he's like, "Do you want it folded or do you want it straight on?" Yeah. I was like, "No, I'll have it straight on." Sorry, I'll have it folded like Daniel. So it's literally the same.
So the only question that he asked me when I went in for mine is mask on or mask off.
Well, the Predator looked a bit daft with a mask on, wasn't it?
Well, he's got his mask on, hasn't he?
No, I mean a fucking COVID one.
Oh, right, yeah. Can you imagine that? That would be out here.
When did you get that done?
Yeah, so we went mask on, and that way you can do more with the positioning of him and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping when it's better. Like I say, Steve's using cream and mine's got like a second skin over the top of it, and the way mine's healing.
To be fair, mate, I haven't put anything on this time round because I think the thing is that although the lines are accurate and everything, the dots are accurate, it's scabbed over really quickly. I mean, it's only a couple of days and it's scabbed over.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm going to end up with it for the rest of my life, so I want to make sure that they're right. But I'm quite fortunate. I've got a few people around that are pretty good around my area. But it's just because they are so backed up. I mean, like I said, I booked mine in September, and that was after I got thingy done in August, the DeLorean.
Malky, who does mine, he's only taking existing customers.
Wow.
So he doesn't take on new bookings unless he really wants to do the piece of work he's doing.
Well, I said to him, I was like, "You must be mad busy still." He's like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Contemplating getting Ash. Yeah, I'd love it. I've got me Everton tattoo on me shoulder on this arm, and Lana's dying for me to get it redone or covered up. It's 18 years old now, so it's looking a bit worse for wear.
With a live bird instead.
You see that, dickhead? So I was going with Data with his cat Spot, a Star Trek theme, Data and his cat Spot on this arm, and I'll get the Everton badge here on my chest. You know, that's where that'll be going. But yeah, so I can't wait for the 12th, and I'm going to get it finished on the 12th. It's the wrong team, for fuck's sake. Well, it's been 2.5 years in the making, this sleeve, because obviously it's been lockdowns and stuff.
That's
like
just the amount of time you booked it, innit?
Yeah.
It's not the time it's taken to do it.
So it'll be nice to finally get it done. To be honest, he's dead quick. He hardly takes any breaks. I was in for 4 hours Monday night, and that's how much he got done in 4 hours. So a full day, I'll have it all done and all be coloured and stuff. So, right, shall we? My voice broke down for some reason. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, go on. I've got something I want to talk about. Go on. Right, so I'll start before I forget. All right, it's time. But I was trying to think last week. You know, I said we were talking about last week and what we'd watched and everything.
Yeah,
I was trying to think. There was something else I definitely spent at least 8 hours watching. I couldn't for the life of me remember what it was. And the second I went downstairs, I was like, bloody hell, I know what it is now. And it was, you know, there's a Netflix. It's supposed to be like a parody, I think. But there's a Netflix show called The Woman Across the Road from the woman. Oh, The House Across the Road from the Woman in the Window. Something along that sort of lines. It's I forget what she's called now that's in it. But it was about 9 episodes long. It was like a mystery thing as to what had happened. A bit like Rear Window and stuff like that, you know, where they see a murder.
Yeah.
I watched that the other week, Inventing Anna Joan, but this one was another one that was popping up saying I might like it. But again, it's called something like The Woman Across the Road, the House Across the Road from the Woman in the Window or something. But have you seen this at all?
The Woman Across the Road, no.
Oh,
to be honest, I haven't watched much Netflix this week.
The Woman in the House Across the Road.
What did I watch on Netflix this week? I have watched Snowpiercer. I think that's about it.
Okay. Is that my show? Oh, what's she called?
I'll make a note of that now.
Across the street from the girl in the window. It's a mystery. It's 8 episodes long, and it's got Kristen Bell in it. That's the one. She's really good in it.
I like Kristen Bell.
Yeah, she's a good actress, isn't she?
Yeah, and easy on the eye as well.
There is that. That does help. Yeah. Well, it's down. I think it's down as like a thriller or something, but it's supposed to be like a parody of all these sort of movies and TV shows. Dark comedy mystery. I didn't find much funny about it, if I'm honest with you, but the mystery side of it I enjoyed.
So the reason why we've not watched much Netflix this week is because we're so engrossed in Married at First Sight Australia.
Married at First Sight in Australia?
Yeah, Married at First Sight. So we watched Married at First Sight UK.
Yeah.
and we thought, you know what? Yeah, this is quite good. So we watched the first series, which was more the experiment side, and then we jumped into a later series, which is just more people that want to get famous. But the Australian one is quite good. So you go and get married, but you don't see the person you're getting married to until you stood at the altar. You know nothing about them, so you get matched by a bunch of experts.
Right.
Before we realise it, I think Lana might correct me here, but I think we're on like episode 40 of this one series, and we've binge watched it in about 2 weeks.
Now.
So if you haven't seen Married at First Sight, go and watch it. It is just the most gripping entertainment you can ever get, because these people know nothing about each other. You go and get married, and then they're off on the honeymoon, and before you realise that they've moved in together, it's bonkers.
Yeah, but what's it like? I mean, is there many of them that are actually successful?
Yeah, they are. There's a couple of them that fall in love, and at the end, you've got to renew the vows and stuff like that. And one or two have actually proposed properly to this person they spent 2 months, 3 months with. But it's mad. But it's on all four, so go and watch it on all four. One of the things that I wanted to talk about on the free for all, Steve, is we talk a lot about sequels being released 30, 40 years. And obviously 1993 was coming 30 years old next year.
Yeah.
So when I was reading up on me and on my movie news this week, I noticed that Beetlejuice 2 is starting filming this summer.
Wow.
So Michael Keaton and Wanda Ryder.
Winona Ryder.
Yeah, they're bringing the roles back, and we're getting Beetlejuice 2.
I knew it was being made. It was just I didn't realise it had started. Hey, Shabba.
Yeah, it's going to start this summer.
It's mental, isn't it?
So I don't know how I feel about that, really, to be honest.
I don't think at this point it's going to change. Yeah.
Sorry?
I don't think at this point it's going to change any reflection on the first movie, to be fair.
Part of me wants a sequel to it as long as it's done well.
Yeah.
But there's no real room for the sequel, is there? Because if I remember the end of the film, he's stuck in the waiting room, isn't he, with the shrunken man?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or did he get eaten by the sandworms? I can't remember how it happened. But yeah, Beetlejuice 2.
Yeah.
Just for those who are paying attention, I have put the link in the chat, so please feel free to come on. And we haven't done the wheel yet either for the year. So just in case for those of you that might have missed it at the start, we haven't done it yet. So we'll do that in a minute. So the link's in there. Please feel free to come on, come and tell us what you've been watching, and come and take part. It'll be, the CGI will be mad on that, because obviously it's 30 years down the line.
You know what? I can see with that though. I can see the story being she's the mum to a child or to something like that, and accidentally bring Beetlejuice back.
She's died.
What?
My view on it will be she's died, and
of course, yeah, because
she's the ghost, and Beetlejuice is brought to get rid of her, and then he realizes who it is. That'll be my way of going around it.
Can you imagine if we're right?
Yeah.
Honestly, that just says it all, doesn't it? But yeah, I can see that being sort of something along that sort of lines. Yeah, why not?
Right, let's do the wheel, shall we?
Yeah, can do, bud.
Yeah.
What's
figure this out? Chrome tab wheel. There we go. So little Steve did point out to me last week we still had 2020 on here, so I must have got rid of it before it gave me the option to remove it. Are we ready?
Yes, mate, go for it.
Yeah, baby.
Really? Okay.
2014.
I thought we were going to have another blockbuster 90s one then.
Anyway, what do you mean? Really? Did you not like the music?
It's very down with the down with the kids, isn't it?
I've got, with us two old farts on here, Steve, we've got to
What it
bring
was,
the age down somehow.
I was sat watching a Louis Theroux thing yesterday, and it was ones I'd recorded, and it was about rap artists in Orlando, and them living the gangster way and all that jazz, and they were just like it's so crap, it's unbelievable. It's not like they were back in the day when you had Tupac and. You know, if they want to know what that stuff looks like, what they need to do is go and watch the Super Bowl at half time. That's rap artists for you, not this shit they're doing today.
Lana says, great year, 2014. That must be a lot of horror films must have been out around then.
See, Queenie's been talking about that Tinder swindler. Have you watched that yet?
No, but I just caught the first sentence of the first part of her sentence where she said, what a knob, and then I didn't read the hashtag, and I'm thinking, who's she talking about? But then I just seen that.
That could generally reply to either of us, mate, but no.
It could have been, yeah. Knob 1, knob 2.
But yeah, that was an interesting program. But yeah, apparently the guy's now selling videos, you know, like them personal messages from celebs. Yeah. So he's doing that now as well. It's like he's still making money. Well, to be fair, he weren't making money the first time. That was the problem.
Shabba's saying here, so many men are on his side, saying it's about time the women felt the pain financially in the pocket. You mustn't be wired correctly if you fell for that, must you? Really, from what I've understood of what the con was.
But, yeah, well, this is it. I mean, it's one of those where he's sort of most of the time he'd rang up in a panic, going, "Look, we've just been battered, we've been jumped, blah blah blah," and he's sort of planting seeds in the way that, look, I've got enemies and stuff like that, and then obviously somewhere down the line he's rang up saying, "Look, we've just been jumped. My security guard's been absolutely battered. He's in the hospital. He's in the hospital, whatever," and it's almost semi-believable because at that point these women are panicking to try and help him, you know. But yeah, I think stuff like that is because it's the most obvious thing that it can't be true. It must be true. Do you know what I mean? It's like this could most definitely be something from the outside. You're looking at it going, "Wow, that's a con." But being in that situation, it's probably because it's that blatantly obvious. It's not obvious. You're just thinking, "I want to help him," sort of thing. But Jonah's just said the True Geordie had a podcast with interview with Louis Theroux. Yeah, no, I watched it. It was really good, to be fair. I only put it on every so often, but I did like a series link, and there was nothing to watch last night, so I just sat and put that on for an hour.
So we were talking before about me going to see the Batman by myself, right? This annoys me. The film's not even out yet, and there's about 50 reviews of the bloody film.
Yeah.
Already. Yeah. The film's not out. I want to know, when do you become YouTube famous enough that you get invited to go and see an early showing?
158 viewers, 158 subscribers. That's when we make it.
Well, we lost one today. We were 157 and we've lost one.
What do you mean we've lost one?
Well, we're down to 156. That's what I mean.
Told you shouldn't have put that video out before. That's what's done it.
I don't know. So there we go. You know me, I'm not one for shameless plugs on this channel, but we're going to do a refer a friend scheme.
Refer a friend.
Yeah. So if you refer a friend and they join and subscribe, we might do a giveaway to get to 300. So go and do that. There you go. Right. So, yeah,
Can we get a refer a friend, please?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
you tomorrow going to watch Batman. Just the one ticket, please. Is that where we've gone to now, is it?
Yeah, I didn't think that one through. Okay, I didn't think anyone would notice, but right.
You and your entourage going tomorrow because you're down with the kids.
They'll all be in school, so I'll be watching Batman by
There'll still be
myself.
some fucker in front of you with a phone on.
Yeah, that'll be me. Look.
Next week you got picked out.
So the question I would want to ask the chat would be, with all the films that are coming out this year, what would be the one that you'd like to go and get an early viewing to?
What movie wise coming out?
Yes, movies this year. Which film would you like to be invited to an early viewing of?
I would probably say Doctor Strange. That would be one of the ones. I love Doctor Strange as a character, and I think the movies are great. I'd like to go and see that. I think what else would it be? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure. I mean, Batman would have been a nice option, and I'd say with Spider-Man, that would have been a good option. They must go for previews. It must be previews that these people are going to, and obviously with the clout behind them and the subs, I would imagine it's quite easy for them to get it.
So I know the Odeon, and this is only because Lana does a lot of research on my behalf. The Odeon do something where you can sign up and they invite you to a mystery early viewing.
Yes,
so
and you don't know what it is until you see it. Yeah,
you don't know what it is until you sit down and it comes on. Now that'll be quite intriguing. Yeah. But knowing my luck, I'll get Dora the Bloody Explorer 2 or something like that. And
well, that's how it happened with me with The Shadow, though. When I was younger, me and my cousin had gone to watch the Flintstones because we were cool like that. And basically, this woman collared us in the cinemas on the way out, saying, "Would you guys be interested in coming back to a mystery viewing later on of a movie coming out soon?" I remember having to go because we were only young. But I remember going to Mum like, "Oh, can we come back? Can we come back?" Like, yeah, of course you can. And obviously, it was The Shadow, which I enjoyed it, but that's never happened since. But yeah, I'd be up for that. I'd be well up for that. Going and seeing a mystery film, just not knowing what it is.
Yeah, I might have a chat with the guys in the View tomorrow.
Can I come and watch one?
Yeah, they must do showings for like staff.
Take that with you. Go in your hoodie. I swear to Christ.
They must do like viewings for staff and testing that the digital copy works and stuff like that, mustn't they?
Get your bling on and go with your hoodie. Big sunglasses that says famous, don't want to be recognised.
Yeah. There you go. Queenie says she's just got us a sub. She's just realised she's not actually been subbed.
Oh, bless. Thanks, Queenie. Thank you, Queenie. I appreciate that. Bloody hell.
But, yeah, there's a few
Don't
things.
check. Wait. Don't check it now. Have we got another one?
We're down to 155.
Yeah, what happened?
No, we're up to 158. We've got two. Since being live.
I picked up this with me DVDs. I picked up one. In fact, I picked up two, but one of them's Region 1. All of the little cheap ones because I had to pick up. I picked up another copy of The Office box set because Lou was saying that I think they've taken them off Netflix.
Is that the one the little fella's been walking around with?
Yeah. So I saw it and it was like £4 for £1 or whatever. So I picked another one up. Anyway, I picked these up. This is new and sealed, and I probably know why now because it's Region 1 anyway. But one called Just for Kicks, which I'm guessing is about these sneakers. a documentary about sneakers, hip hop, and the corporate game. And then this one I've never seen, so I'll pick that up, which is the unauthorized Star Wars story.
Is
So-
that the one where they go chasing off looking for Lucas Ranch?
I've got no idea, but there's some interviews in there on this.
Yeah.
But it's like released in 1999. But I've never seen that. I mean, it looks
I think that's
it
the
looks
one
low
where they go
quality
looking
in
for,
regards to the box, but
I think that's the one where they go looking for Lucasfilm and go and try and find the Skywalker Ranch and stuff like that.
yeah.
Shabba says he goes to a few of these mystery viewings. The last one he went to see was King Richard, but he should have went to see Cyrano. Now Cyrano looks quite good, and I like Peter Dinklage.
Yeah.
But again, some of the
I doubt it, Queenie.
yeah, Peter Dinklage, who's the little fella from Game of Thrones. But some of the trailer, they're singing. So I'm thinking, is it a musical?
Oh,
Or am I just tuning into a musical vibe in a film that's not actually there? I don't know. But yeah, I knew what you meant, Shabba. Yeah, that's right. He was X-Men First Class. He was the one that designed the Sentinels.
he was evil in that.
An evil dwarf.
I hope you're well, Z. That's so. Are you going to pop down? Are you going to pop to Z's little store then?
Yes. I we were saying when he opened it, I wanted to go up, but obviously we had lockdown.
Yeah, but I remember you saying you were going to wait for the prices to drop because you weren't paying that. I think that's what you said, wasn't it?
Well, he does offer friends discounts, you know, Steve. If you've not had your discount code yet, you must not be.
I've only met Z. He didn't say that. Although he's an orthodox tight ass. So.
Z's done me many of deal in the past on stuff that I've asked about.
That'll be good now. Get some video there though. That'll be good.
Yeah, no, I definitely will do. But no, we were going to go up when he first opened, but like I say, we went straight into lockdown, didn't he? Then we were in different districts, and you weren't allowed to move around and everything else. So yeah, with us going up to Preston, I thought we'll take the opportunity to swing past and go and have a look.
When are you doing that?
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah. So we'll get some footage next Friday of the Walton Gromit statue and I want to go to the roasting joint as well. I want to go and see what all the fuss about the pies at the roasting joint.
I mean, are you going for the day then? Are you?
Yeah, we'll probably be up there for a couple of hours. Yeah,
that's fair enough.
As long as he hasn't left us and gone to a toy fair or whatever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll bump into them.
Have you seen that Terminator mug he's got? The Terminator thing, right? The hand.
Is that the one with the hand in the hand?
Yeah, well, cool.
Yeah. Well, I want something else to go on my T2 shelf. Did you see the T2 thing I shared on Instagram this morning?
Yeah.
So I got a little T 700. It's not an 800. It's a 700, and I've got the Terminator head that Mrs. Tonk sent me for Secret Santa.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Where I've got that from. And I had the T2 steel book, which I've put behind it all. So yeah, I do need something else to go on there. So keeping my eye out.
I've got a Terminator steelbook somewhere. You know, it's different to yours. It's a Region 1 though, so I've never really had it open. But yeah, I've got one somewhere.
Yeah.
What's that? Morris's.
But that's just my way of trying to make space for more stuff in the collection.
Shabba, have we got onto the price of petrol and diesel now?
I'm a Costco member, so it's usually about 5p a litre cheaper anyway for the premium stuff. So
look at you, la-di-da.
yes. Which was great because when we went to see Chris, we stopped off at Bristol on the way up to Costco.
Yes, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, and filled up on the way, so it hardly cost us anything.
What? 5p cheaper?
It's still 5p. It's still a Blu-ray in CEX. Let's put it that
Yeah,
way.
we'll go with that. That's in terms that I understand. Break it down for me.
Yeah, for what you're saving there is a Blu-ray in CEX. I was surprised how expensive CEX has got now. You know,
That's what it is. I mean, if I remember rightly, that Mortal Kombat would have been £3.
£3.50.
Yes, because the other one's £6, the newer one. That's down to £6 now for that. It depends what it is. I mean, the steel books and the Arrow stuff. I mean, the Arrow stuff. If I wanted that RoboCop, I think that's probably £6. Whereas the big one is 15.
Well, don't tell Lana, but the Phantom was £8.
Yeah, I know it was. Yeah, because only because our store's actually got a copy in at the minute. But I bought mine when they had a sale on HMV. I think one of the Christmases.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 or 3 for 25, something like that. But then the premium collection. So
to be honest, Shabbat, we don't really go into Costco, or we do, and we walk around, and I just go for the freebies. Freebies and cakes. That's what I go for.
I don't think I've ever been in a Costco.
If you've never been, when we come down to move you, I'm going to have to
find a Costco.
I'm going to have to find a Costco, and I'm going to have to get cakes.
Cakes? What is it? The IKEA?
Amazing.
Wow. I got I found I think it's I would say the Peaky Blinders, but I found a sign this week. I don't know if it's going to show it, but it says on there, they say life is too short to hold grudges. I think life is too short to be letting people get away with the same shit. Tom Shelby. That was £1. I'm having that.
I've never seen Peaky Blinders.
No, I tried to get into it. I watched a few episodes and I never got any further. But I think it's the last series. This series. So I think once it's done and dusted, I've got them. I've got the first 3 or 4 series, but I think I need to sort of sit down and spend a bit of time on it. Yeah,
there was a couple of series that I'd like to get into. I just haven't had the time to do it, but I'm a bit nervous. One of them's Vikings Valhalla, which is the new Vikings on the back of the original series. And I found out this week that they're filming The Last Kingdom, another series of The Last Kingdom.
Yeah.
But the way that they've left The Last Kingdom is sort of finishes the story. So the only way they can do it now is a series based on one of the other characters related to him and take their story away.
Yeah.
So there is that. But like I say, Vikings Valhalla, I wasn't a big fan of Vikings, but I want to. Queenie, you need to watch it. You need to watch it, and now you've got no excuse. You can binge watch it episode after episode now.
Does she though? Does she really?
I've watched it about all the way through about 4 times, and every time I watch it, there's still little details that I forget or I pick up in each episode that leads on to something else. And yeah, it's worth watching.
It's very cinematic, isn't it? It's like a really long film.
There's no small episodes. There's always something happening. You never get like a throwaway episode.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is there any other big ones, like big TV series that you've not actually got round to watching? I'm talking like the big ones that everybody raves about.
It's only Peaky Blinders.
Really?
everyone raves about Peaky Blinders and everyone raves about The Sopranos, and I've never got round to watching The Sopranos.
Yeah, same. That's that. I mean, I've got the box set packed up in there, but yeah, I've definitely got it. I've definitely got it.
Z's got no excuse. He can have it on in the back of the shop and he can binge watch it all day long.
He might be very busy, you know. Sheesh. Like you working from home.
Me working from home, I'm still very busy, me working from home.
Yeah, I figured you would. You was.
Yeah.
It's by Wolves. It's meant to be good, was. Netflix film like this year. Yeah. Have you watched that Ozark?
No. See, Jones saying The Sopranos is the best season ever. My eldest has got into Grey's Anatomy.
Oh yeah, what do you make of it?
She started watching Grey's Anatomy and she's hooked. But that doesn't say much about her because she's also a Friends fan.
What do you mean? No. I think I was literally just sat watching 2 episodes before we came on at that.
Friends?
Yeah. It's on telly, innit? Every 24/7.
You've just gone down in my list now.
I couldn't get any further anyway, could I?
Chris has took back over again.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I understand that.
No, Friends is another series I couldn't get into. But then again, I was more of a Star Trek person when Friends was out. We had Next Generation and DS9 and stuff like that. They were all out roughly coming to the end of their runs when Friends was on, I suppose, was the way of looking at it. But yeah, I couldn't get into Friends. I've never tried Grey's Anatomy, but then again, I've never been a hospital drama person. I struggled with Scrubs.
Oh no, Scrubs was great.
Struggled with that because of the type of humour.
But the thing is, what I loved about Scrubs was when they did a serious episode, you know, and things went. I mean, it's a bit like, if I could describe it, for me, it was a bit like when Grandad died in Only Fools and Horses, that sort of thing, where there was a serious. All of a sudden, you just got a serious moment. But then the majority of the episode was just them having a lark. But I quite easily sit there and watch Scrubs. I enjoy that. But I do have them all somewhere. But yeah, that was a good one for me. I've never really watched ER.
Yeah.
Never went to that. Casualty. That was on in my household all the way through the 90s. That was.
So
Children's Ward. I think that was another one.
Yeah, I've got a dilemma coming up now, to be honest.
All right.
On the 9th of April, my Amazon Prime and Disney Plus come to an end. My freebies from O2.
Why? How long was it? 3 months?
What?
How long was the...
6 months.
Oh, okay.
So they come to an end in April. Now, bearing in mind, I watch Disney quite a bit because of the series and stuff.
Yeah.
Do I renew Amazon? Now, I'm not a big Amazon shopper. I don't shop on Amazon Prime. I don't get like the next hour delivery that everyone raves about or whatever it is. Do I renew Prime Video?
Yes.
Why?
Because I haven't got a suitable answer for this yet, but I'm definitely saying yes.
Because there's only a couple of series on Prime that I like.
Do you listen to Amazon Music?
No, I don't listen to Amazon Music. I'm a MP3 download me MP3 person and have it on my phone. Lana laughs at me.
Are you still living in the? Are you still like downloading off LimeWire? Are you living in the 2000s?
I download off Pirate Bay onto uTorrent and saves to my phone. And then I use me plug-in headphones so I can listen to my music. And when I'm at work, I use my Bluetooth headphones so I can walk around the office and make it look like I'm busy.
Yeah, well, this is it. Prime Video's got football as well. Yeah, that's. I said this before, Kathy. This is what really pisses me off. So we had. I did the same. I went and well, I did the same. I went and had a look at. I put Amazon Prime on the other day. In fact, I'll tell you a lie. I was looking at Disney, and then I went back to Amazon Prime because Lou was like, "Put on Ink Master." On Ink Master, I was like, right, "Okay." Bear in mind, there's about 300 different spin-offs of Ink Master.
Yes.
But by the looks of it, none of them are free anymore. Or if they are, there's a Grudges, I think. I think the Grudges one is. But like, there's about 10 series of Ink Master. And they're all on there, but none of them are available. It's like, it's on there for the sake of being on there. You can't even buy them.
Did Lou put Ink Master on after you got that tattoo or before you got that tattoo?
No, actually,
you needed covering up.
No, we watched it ages ago. But because I literally, it was like the go-to on Amazon if I weren't watching anything on Disney. So I come off Disney and she was like, "Oh, put Ink Master on." But it's still there. It's showing us it's there, but it says unavailable for streaming. So what's the point of it being there?
So I love Ink Master.
Yeah.
I think Chris Nunez is just a brilliant artist, and Dave is just a funny judge. Oliver Peck is just it's just a really good artist, and I think the three of them work really, really well. And I went through a stage in a lockdown of starting from season 1 Ink Master and just blitzed the whole lot.
Yep.
But then they have the Ink Master Angels, which is the 3 girls from that one series that went off. They've now got 4 series of that.
Yeah, and there's Grudge as well, the Grudge match one. But what I'm saying is that you're looking at it, it's very much like when you look at it and go, "Oh, I'll watch that," and find out that you have to pay for that. Pardon me, it's not part of Amazon. And it's the same with the series, where you've got one series that's free, and then the rest of them aren't.
Yeah.
It's just, it's annoying. It's frustrating.
I'm still on MSN. Shabba.
See, that's what I was getting at, Shabba. That's exactly what I was getting at.
Yeah. I download. I've got uTorrent on my phone. I download to direct to my phone. I save it in folders. I delete the stuff that I don't want to listen to, and it's there. That's why you've got a 250 gig hard drive on your phone. Is that you're not doing anything else, are you? You know, you're saving it direct to the phone. And it comes in handy. It's everything. I stream in the car, I listen to it all and everything else.
You can still do the same thing with Amazon Music.
But that's my mobile data.
But you could have it on your phone and then listen to it offline.
But what's the fun in that?
The same thing you're doing now. Just not plugging it in and downloading it.
You know, now I can go straight to my music.
Okay.
I can go like that. I can go music player. And then when it loads, go to folders.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, I agree, John.
Apache!
Yeah.
See? That's easy.
How long did that take you to put it on there?
Probably a lot less time than going onto Amazon and trying to find it and waiting for me data to stream it.
On that. Oh, it's not that one, is it? That's the one.
There you go. So now we've just been copyrighted. Cheers, Steve.
That was you, not me. You heard it first.
Yeah, but I own that copy.
Well, technically, I rent that copy legally.
But it's just there, you know. I've got all my soundtracks on it that I like. I know where everything is, and it's great. There's no subscription. It's all technically free.
Hey, what, mate? You can put playlists together now, you know. You just add it to a playlist, and it's there. It's mental.
No, I did have a free 12-month trial of Spotify.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah. Now, I enjoyed Spotify. Spotify was dead good, especially when you weren't paying for ads every 30 seconds after a song. But
yeah.
Once I had to pay for it, I couldn't see what the value of it was.
No. It goes on Yahoo Chat on the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a big Discord fan of anyone like that. You know, just give me MSN and Yahoo Chat, and I'm fine. You know.
But yeah, I mean, it's up to you, mate. It's up to you. It's frustrating because we do get some decent content every once in a while from there, but I would expect it to be getting better on there, not going on there and realizing that things are on there, but they're not actually on there because you can't download them or you can't watch them.
The bit that pisses me off is that when you search for something that's on Amazon,
yeah,
and it says it's on Amazon Prime Video, so it should be free. You go to it, you click on it, and it says rent for $3.49. No, what you're telling me is that it's on Amazon and I can buy it from Amazon. But
yeah. You know. Hey, Jilly. Well, this is the thing. I was sort of chasing that movie the other day, wasn't I? You know, that one about the collectors and hoarders. You
mean the one that you just threw in the middle of a conversation when we were talking about something else?
No, it didn't happen that way.
Yes, it did happen that way.
I was in the. I'd put something on the group. You commented on it, so I answered that through a private message, and it just happened to be that you were talking about Mario, and I was talking about this bloody thing. So you're going, mate, it's on Prime. I'm like, it's not on Prime. I've had a look. It's literally you have to buy it. What sort of account have you got? I don't. It's not. I have to buy it. I literally had to ring you up, going, come on, man. What's that? Yes, it was a skill. What's that? Shadow 2. Pause the recording. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was a skill, Kathy. That definitely was a skill. Doing the top 40 on a weekend, Sunday night, and pausing and recording again in between songs. I bet I've still got some skill set somewhere that we did that on.
So, ladies and gents, I'm just looking at the time that we're running on, and I know other people want to go to other streams starting at 9 o'clock. We still haven't got a homework movie for this week. So we are looking at the year 2014 so far. So if you've got any suggestions, please feel free to join us via the link or just throw it in the chat and we'll let you guys decide what we're watching this week. If not, we'll be probably watching The Phantom.
I'm not opening it.
No, we'll be watching The Phantom.
Oh, we won't. Fucking won't.
Because little Steve's got a factory sealed one there and I want him to open it.
I know there's another one at CEX, it's fine.
What, you'd rather go and spend the £8 than open the copy that you've got?
I'm not. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
No, I don't know. And you won't pay for a series of Ink Master for Lou.
It's not even. Well, that's the point. It's not even an option to buy it. It just says it's unavailable.
Kathy says you'll be watching the cover.
I'll give you a breakdown if you want of what the movie's like. It's on the back.
So, yeah, come on, guys. Throw your suggestions in the chat for us. Give us something that's going to be worth watching.
I need to watch that Hidden Figures at some point.
What's that, sorry?
That Hidden Figures.
Well, speaking of The Phantom, I noticed on Z Store he had some of the Defenders of the Earth.
Do you know what? He was like my favourite character when it was that, The Phantom. Has he really got Defenders of the Earth?
He had a couple of the Defenders of the Earth figures on his store, and I think they're $39.99. Not that I've been stalking the store.
No, absolutely not.
But yeah,
You got the Phantom?
I think so. Yeah, but you'll have to have a look.
Yeah, I will do. I'll check that out.
Because it was a toss-up between them and the Daredevil one he's got. But yeah, so we need the movie for next week, ladies and gents.
Please, if you will. I still want to watch that Spencer. I don't know why. I bet it's terrible.
Spencer Confidential.
No, Spencer, the one with bloody Twilight woman in. Kristen Stewart, is it? The one where she plays Diana. That.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's not long been released on DVD, but I haven't found it on Blu-ray yet.
Now, Into the Woods, Kathy, is that a musical?
Oh, Into the Woods, that's the thingy one, isn't it? That's the one with that's the Disney one. With it's the aha. Yeah, I'm not going to actually mention it. Yeah, it sounds really great, mate. I think we should watch it.
Into the Woods.
I think you should. I think you'd really enjoy it, to be honest with you. I have got it in here somewhere. Yeah, I think we should go with that, mate, because I think you'd really enjoy it.
Okay, I take it I can get it on Disney Plus then, yeah?
I would imagine so.
Okay, we'll go with Kathy's Into the Woods.
Nice one, Kathy.
Look, it can't be worse than bloody Monkey 50.
Nightcrawler. Don't put what is Nightcrawler? Never heard of it. It's a movie about there's film crews that go chasing stories in the middle of the night.
Is that
like
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal, that's the one.
Yeah. But I didn't actually know this. I didn't know this stuff existed until I watched this movie, and then there's actually a TV program that's very similar. It's all about getting to the story first, and all these different emergency services with little accidents and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what it's about. It's about he wants to be like number one. He's proper obsessed with being top paid and everything. But yeah, Hidden Figures. Again, watched it for free. Did you really at the Bellevue? Yeah, I know they did, mate. I'm devastated they knocked down the showcase. Knocked down showcase Into the Woods. But yeah, it's a good film that with Jake Gyllenhaal, Nightcrawler.
Okay then. So we are going for 2014 and Into the Woods.
Hello. What the hell? I'm still here. What the flip? What happened?
Oh, fucking hell.
Just pretend it didn't happen. We'll edit that out. Yeah, Queenie, I don't know. My wheels just came under from me then. The fuck? Keep going. Keep going. Don't put me on big screen, you bellend.
Sorry. Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Babes, we're getting a new chair.
I'm sorry.
Right, with you and movie twats, that's 1 for 1 now. That's one each.
Right. Sorry, guys.
So was a hand, yeah, Jilly, yeah. That's me trying to stay up. Jesus, what happened?
Oh, fucking hell. Right. On that note, ladies and gents, do you know what the funny thing is, Joe? Is that he doesn't drink. Sorry, Joanne. He doesn't drink.
Cardio. Bloody hell. I don't know. Just the wheels went. I just went like, hey. I'm going to have to watch you back now to watch.
Fucking, I'm going to have to go back and get that and just put that as a YouTube short.
Oh, you bellend. You absolute bellend.
Right. On that note, ladies and gents, we'll catch you soon. Please keep a lookout for the videos. Like I say, we're doing a refer a friend scheme. show them that clip of that, and yeah, actually, I might get the movie that together and put that out. That'll be
Swear
great.
to Christ, I'm waiting for you to mess up just one more time, and then that's it.
So we are on Facebook via Movie Chats and Film Geeks page, and we're on Instagram at Movie Chats 2021. We will.
It's going to be like a Benny Hill sketch, isn't it? I swear to Christ.
We'll catch you next week. Thank you for watching,
Oh,
guys.
thanks, Take care, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.